let's move it on to Ghana. The Ghana under-20 team, they were in Niger to defend their title. The WAFU Under-20 Championship is a qualifying event for the African Under-20 Championship, which is also now the qualifying event to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. So to get there, you really have to do so well. Last year, Ghana won the WAFU Under-20 Championship. Then they went to the African Under-20 Championship and won that competition as well. So they went there this year as defending champions in Niger. Played their first game against Nigeria. They lost that match by 2-0. And so they needed to win. Absolutely. No chance. Any result would be good for them. They needed to beat Burkina Faso to qualify because there are only 3 teams in the group. But after only, 8 minutes or so, Burkina Faso scored the first goal. It was that quick, that early. All right? Ghana fought back, got the equalizer, and that's from the substitute. In fact, the coach reacted, brought on 2 players in the first half. And as Ghana pushed for the winner, pushed for the winner, Burkina Faso delivered the sucker punch, and that's it. And won that match by 2-1. So they make it to the semi-finals along with Nigeria. And it is what it is at the moment. Daniel, you get the first bite at this. This is a big disappointment, especially on the back of what the team did last year. And we know usually when the teams perform at the under-20 levels, it brings eyeballs on the talent. Now, the fear is that we might never know any of these players until maybe many years later.
Yeah, it's very true, but look, it's very disappointing, as you said, considering what the team did a couple of years ago, conquering Africa. To come and not even be able to make it past the group stages is highly disappointing. But I think this just shows and it draws more attention on the format that we used to qualify. And it's a bit painful. Look, no matter how you look at it, these are the 3 best teams in this part of Africa, in West Africa, Ghana, Burkina Faso, and Nigeria. And they are in one group. And one of them is by all means going to drop. It was always going to be a big shock. If Nigeria went out, it was a big shock. If Burkina Faso went out, it was a big shock. If Ghana went out, it was a big shock. And it's very unfortunate that the 3 best teams have to face themselves in the group stages. And this is something that we need to watch. And it cuts across. That's the same thing the women's football is also complaining about. The fact that the best teams are grouped together. Look at what happened to the Black Queens. Had to face Nigeria in the first round. You look at the youth levels also. The best teams in each zone are grouped together. And it's not fair because at the end of the day, you don't get the best teams from the continent going out to represent Africa. And you see, it goes down and it affects the coefficient because then in years to come, we could even have lesser places in this competition. So I think it's something that CAF needs to look at. Yes, from a footballing point of view, you can be disappointed at Ghana. But the fact of the matter is that the 2 group games we faced could easily have been finals on any other day.
True.
It could have been finals. Ghana-Nigeria is a final. It's supposed to be a final. Ghana versus Burkina Faso is also a final. So it's very unfortunate that the Black Satellites couldn't make it out of the group. But I think the broader thing is to look at the qualification method because it's very unfair.
It is problematic.
It's very problematic. Really problematic. Look, you look at other parts of Africa where they are, no disrespect, but their youth talent is not as beefed up and it's not as quality. In terms of quality, cannot match up to what we have in West Africa. But then the West African teams have to eliminate themselves and then 1 or 2 of them will go out today. Look, I was not surprised Ghana won the last competition because the best youth players come from West Africa. So once we won the WAFU Zone B, it was almost a given we were going to win there.
How about those that say that the format is to give opportunities to the others? Like you rightly said.
Yeah, look.
If the format remained what it was, then you will always be Ghana, Nigeria, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and that's it.
Look,
Mali.
If you want to give opportunities to some, you see, I'm not of the view that you just. It's like, look, people are putting in work. Ghana is putting in work. Senegal is putting in work. Nigeria is putting in work. Burkina Faso is putting in work. That's why year after year after year, we see our players on the map. We see our teams go out and represent Africa.
Chance, work hard for
exactly, work hard for it. You don't need to be spoon-fed. It's not like you are dashing, because that's exactly what CAF is doing. They are dashing places to people who they think are not getting enough opportunity. But if they were good enough and they met the Ghana and the Nigerians, they will beat them. It's not about grouping Ghana, Nigeria, and Burkina Faso and Senegal and co. And eliminating them at the first round, and then the surplus goes to the next round. It's a bit unfair.
Coach, Daniel seems to think that the qualifying format hasn't helped us. Is that the feeling you have, that that's perhaps why we lost 2 matches to Nigeria and Burkina Faso?
I have a completely different feeling.
You've never had your phone here.
Today I have to bring my phone because I'm going to do what I have to do.
Go on.
For the sake of the program.
Go on, Coach.
Look, let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
That is the method of qualification. We've known this.
And we knew that. And we knew that.
When we won this same tournament last year, or the last time it was held, we didn't complain about the qualifying format.
No, but some people complain.
No, we still did, but it wasn't as profound, so go on.
We won.
Yes.
Whether you
despite the qualifying format.
You won. Despite the qualifying format. You see, what this qualifying format should always remind our handlers to do is very simple. It is because it is so difficult a method being used to qualify. It clearly means that you have to do the right things to get your team to progress. For the next 2 years, so under 20 football in this country is completely done with.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead and buried. And for me, that is where it hurts. Friend, you, Cranton, myself, and every footballing Ghanaian watching this program, the players we took to this tournament, are they the best under 20 players in this country?
So
it's a big no.
Okay.
It's look at the quality of football we're playing. Bim, bam, boom, bim, bam.
But we won the competition playing like that last year.
Last year, I sat here and I complained about the quality of our football. I remember my good friend here said, it's about the results.
Yes.
Quality of football is about, and I'm of the view that, look, at this level, you should be concerned about the quality, the technique, because these players are to progress to the next level.
So if they had played well, the quality and everything was there and they still lost,
then you can look at the team and say, come on, there are 1 or 2 players.
But I've said that, would you have spared them if they played well and still lost?
Me?
Yes.
I would have, because you know me, at the juvenile level, I'm not so much concerned about winning. It's the Black Stars I want to see win tournament, not these people. These people, I want them to progress. If they play well and they win, I'll take it. If they play well and they don't win, I'll be much happier. Now look at what has happened to the team. Look, the day the Ghana Football Association president, Keto Kreku, elected himself or chose himself to be the chairman of the youth of youth football in this country, or juvenile football in this country, that was the day I wept. Because one thing that will be so clear, everybody knows Keto Kreku. I know him, you know him, we all know him. When it comes to business, taking players out of this country, running his business, selling players, he's top notch. Top notch. You don't take that.
What are you getting
Oh,
at?
you wait, listen to me.
Yes, Coach, please take a break.
Yeah, we'll take the break, don't worry.
Right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, it's a start for our first.
So I'll continue. Go to break and come. Go to break and come.
Coach,
even viewers themselves want me to continue. Today I'm holding my phone. So
you hold your course for me. This is Scorecard on Citi TV. I'll read some messages that have come through, and Coach will get to finish his point. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. This is Scorecard on Citi TV. Let me read some messages. I'm starting from the messages on Twitter. Nation Builder, George Niyama, he says, Chelsea's loss to Liverpool really pained me. Cody Abano says, Coach is the reason I always watch the show. Liverpool is going to lose on Tuesday. RB Chaser says, the Mendy penalty save from Mane was like he knew Mane would look and then send it over there. Interesting. Kwesi Naya says, friend, Coach and Danny, you guys predicted Chelsea were going to win the EPL. Look at who will win the Goal King, and Newcastle were going to be relegated, but your predictions didn't come to pass. What's your take now?
He didn't watch the program well.
No, he's talking about the video promo we did. I know.
No, I didn't predict Chelsea.
Yeah, no, you weren't part of that video. Francis Skinunu says, it's very heartbreaking for Chelsea to lose 2 final games to the same team. Tell Coach Nimley to think of his team, Man U, who are out of the top 4, and leave our Chelsea for us. Interesting. Donnell says, Says Venture should be banned from laughing on set. Why? Bernard Bryan says kudos to the Reds for our 8th FA Cup trophy. All we need is Gerald to do the damage against Man City. Yeah, Jamie, yeah, he's tweeting at us. Says tracking and getting free is my strength today. Coach Karim Zito's signature tactics. Don Carlos says Chelsea had the opportunities but failed to win. FK Liberty says, Shalefencho, today, Vim no day your intro inside crowd. Is it because of the FA Cup? Good evening, guys. Vim D, you know, he just chose to quench the fire. But Passionate Gunner says, okay, more messages here. Hold on. All right, trying to pull them out. Okay, so I'll read more messages. This one says, Fen, please, do you remember the guy who consistently predicted Italy will win the Euros on your show? Guess what? He also predicted Liverpool will win the Premier League even before the season started. Man U, Liverpool were 14 points adrift. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, I do remember him. More messages here. He says, ask Coach Nimley if he will be willing and available to train the Ghana under-20 team. Coach, are you willing and available to train the Ghana under-20 team?
No, I can't work with these people. Because at the end of the day, they will not allow me to put the correct players there. They will choose the player. Look, Randy Abbey alone, 2 players. Keto Krikwe alone, 4 players.
Yeah.
If you don't belong to a member of the ESCO, and look, that is our football there. Look, it will never get better. The only way for football in this country to get better is for us to get neutral people managing our game. But if you have the FA president, he alone has about 5 teams. Why do you think he's doing football? Of course, it's to market these players and make money out of them. So he will use our national team and promote his players. When they go and they do well and they sell them, then he takes the money.
Yeah, but right now, what you're doing is that you're just hazarding a guess. You don't know for a fact that that's what he's doing.
So why is he doing football?
No. I mean, you don't know for a fact that he's using national teams to sell his players. We
the
don't
Dreams
know
FC players, look. One of these.
Are you saying that if he wasn't, but coach, are you saying that if he wasn't GFA president, there wouldn't be Dreams FC players in the team?
There wouldn't be as many Dreams FC players that we have now in the team, or people that belongs to him and that have football team.
Here's a question. There was a time when Right to Dream, not Dreams FC, Right to Dream had about 5 players in the national team.
Look,
at that time. Nobody at Dreams, Right to Dream. Nobody at Right to Dream was working at GFA.
Until Keto Krikwe became the FA president. Give me one time where we had more than 2 Dreams FC players in our national team. Tell me today.
But his coming to the FA could have coincided with the growth of the team.
That one should coincide. That one should coincide. That one is
the same way the rights of Right to Dream also coincided
we needed players who could track and get free. We needed players who could go to the tournament and track and get free.
But isn't this a tracking and getting free coach? So he should know the people he needs.
You see, I was going to say something. Let me end this. I'll continue on Sports Panorama, but let me end this. I think we need to design a program so that we'll see the appointment of all our national teams. All those people giving appointment, I can say today, about 40 to 60% of them have an allegiance with Keto Krikwe. Even kid
you
people.
Mean coaches?
Not only coaches.
Which other appointments are you talking about?
Design a program. I will bring the fact. When you can, I know because of where you're sitting, you behave as if you don't know. But I'll collect the facts from you. You know, give me the information.
I don't have any contrary facts.
Tell me you don't have.
I don't. You see what you are saying? You are leveling allegations. And I'm saying that it is entirely yes, it's an allegation.
Every
that
Dreams
is using the national team to promote his own players.
Every FC coach is associated with our national teams. True or false?
Every what?
Dream FC coach is associated with the national team.
Was very hold on.
I'm saying who is a Ghanaian? Listen to me.
Now you are adding that
so I've corrected myself. Zito is Dreams FC technical director. He has a national team. My good brother, what is the name?
Ignatius.
my other good brother, the one who used to come to the sports room.
Domo.
They are with the national teams.
But Domo is not in the national team.
Oh, me no.
Which national team is Domo coaching?
Go and check. I say you.
He's
you
not.
give me the facts. You,
He's not. I
you
don't,
give
and
me.
I'm giving you right now, live on TV, that Wilfred Domo
He's not. He's
Yeah,
not
he's
an
not
assistant
he's
coach
not-
to any of the national
No,
teams.
no. It's Ignatius who is assistant to
I think
at
under
under
15.
17. And he was assistant to Maxwell.
go
when they
and-
made Maxwell
go
under,
and search.
so now that Maxwell is not even
Go
there, I
and
don't know
search.
if Ignatius is
Go
appointment.
and, go and search Dormo's own properly and come back to me.
Oh, coach, I'm telling you,
I'm
I would
saying
have
that-
known.
I'm saying, so you give me all the fillers.
No, I'm saying that it's
You understand
public.
now?
No, it's,
You have
I'm
confirmed.
saying it's public knowledge.
You give me all the
It's a
fillers.
national team coaching role, so it will be public knowledge.
there.
If
But
I'm wrong,
Domo's
too,
not-
somebody
he's
can.
not
No, somebody
correct.
can correct us. Maybe he's in there. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm
All
debating
right.
you out of that.
Okay.
But
So
coach, your point is well made.
we will-
We should be fair with the selection. You've said this. You've said this
do
many
these
many
things,
times.
yeah.
You just have a very weird way of saying it. By
What makes
Make
my
it-
way of saying it weird?
you
Say
bundle
it,
in
you-
allegations.
You will not say it the way I will say it.
That's what
that
I'm saying.
doesn't make my way of saying it weird. Me no know you are.